Ladies, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I see all of you, comments that, before I'll address some of the comments, some of the ideas you guys are giving me. I appreciate it. Like I said, right now we are kind of like I think it's the slowest sports month of the year. So I appreciate all the ideas I've gotten from a few of you. But anyways, first I want to talk about this amazing game tonight. Tonight I was going to talk about Josh McDaniels saying no to the Indianapolis coaching job. But you know what? I figured this game was too exciting. So I'm going to talk about this Cleveland-Minnesota game. What a game this was. What a game this was. Cleveland just did not want to lose. I feel like if they would have held on last night to that 20-point lead versus the Magic, I think they lose this game. I honestly do. I think like LeBron James did not let them lose. Also, Kyle Korver was on fire from shooting threes. But they just did not want to lose. They just did not let themselves lose. Overtime, extra time, and they find a way to win this game. But what a game this was. LeBron James in the final seconds has a chance to win the game in regulation. And shoots a three, misses it. They go to extra time. I'm like mother chicken on a waffle string. Are you kidding me? And same thing, they keep going. They went back and forth the whole time, back and forth, back and forth. They had to have like 50 different lead switches. Like Cleveland was on top, Minnesota was on top. All over the place. LeBron was killing it. He had like 33 points. He had like a triple double, completely killed it. 33 points. 10 assists, 15 rebounds, completely killed it at LeBron James. Kyle Korver actually helped out too. They were all over the place. So was Minnesota with Karl-Anthony Towns and Jimmy Butler. They were both killing it. Karl-Anthony Towns did a nice job in this game of shooting that three ball. Both of them were killing it. I think they combined for like almost 70 points between those two, between Jimmy Butler and Karl-Anthony Towns. They were killing it. They really were. LeBron James just did not let the team go, but it was a very exciting game. For the first time in a while, we saw a Cleveland exciting game. What an exciting game this was. Goes to extra time. Right away continues to go back and forth, and at the end there, LeBron James, I thought we were going to for sure see a second extra time, but LeBron James, they call a timeout, and I'm like, okay, they call this timeout with a second left to advance the ball to the other court, But no, they couldn't advance the ball. It was only like a 30-second timeout. So they, I believe it was Green. He completely passes it. It was like a football play. LeBron gets it. He's being guarded by Jimmy Butler. Is able to get enough space and shoot a fadeaway. Oh shit! Is able to shoot a fadeaway and win the game. What a game this was! What a game! What a game! But I really felt like, because of what happened last night with the Magic, losing that 20-point lead, I felt like LeBron just said, we cannot lose this one, and he just would not let them lose. I truly believe Minnesota would have won this game if the Magic would have won last night, but I really feel like Cleveland really felt that they have to win this game. But their defense is still terrible. Their defense, they give up like 65 points at halftime. So they still have a lot of work to do. They really do. But what a game this was. And, shout out to both, like I said, Jimmy Butler and Karl-Anthony Towns. They were lights out as well, combining for, like I said, almost like 70 points between both of them. What a game this was. Shout out to everybody who played in this game. What a game. And Cleveland finally, for the first time in almost 10 games, wins a national television game televised. They had, whether they were on ESPN or TNT, they were like on 0-7 or whatever it was. For the first time in like almost 10 tries or whatever it was, 7 tries, they win a national televised game. Shout out to them. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. Trading deadline tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I do think Cleveland will make a move. We'll see who else makes a move. We'll see. But what a game this was. Mother chicken on a waffle string. Alright, let's talk about some of the comments you guys sent. Chicken wings. Okay, so you were what the hell did you tell me, chicken wings? Yeah. Oh yeah. You were telling me that you were mad about Christian Porzingis from the Knicks, New York Knicks. He started his ACL. He's out for the season. I'm really sorry, man. I'm really sorry for you and your team. You know, now you know what Marty feels like. He lost to Marcus Cousins to a torn Achilles. Now, a few weeks later, you lose your star player, Kristaps Porzingis, to a torn ACL after the season. I'm very sorry, chicken wings. I really am. I feel like Kristaps Porzingis is a number 2. I don't think he's a number 1, Marty. Excuse me, chicken wings. I'm very sorry. I know he's the start of the team, but I do feel like they need to bring somebody else in there if they can, because nobody wants to play for that ownership. But if they could, like for James Dolan, he sucks. But to me, Kristaps Porzingis is more like a number 2 guy. They still need a number 1 guy. But anyway, sucks for Kristaps Porzingis. He was going for a dunk, and he teared his ACL, and he's gonna be out for the season. Really sucks, man. I really hate to see Kristaps Porzingis, one of the young stars in this league, get hurt. But it really sucks. Torn ACL out for 7 to 12 months or whatever the hell they said. Anyways, also Chicken Wings, you also said that you watched a video from me about a year ago complaining about how instead of the Eagles, they should have hired Adam Gase instead of Doug Peterson. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Chicken Wings. Can you send me the link? Just send me the link. I might have said that. I might have, because I used to call. At first I was not happy with Doug Peterson. So yes, in the first year I was not happy at all. We went 7-9. So if you could, please send me the link so I can watch and maybe laugh at myself. Yeah, so send me the link if you could of that video where I say I'd rather have Adam Gase than Doug Peterson as our head coach, so I can just laugh at myself. Also, last thing, Patterson, you gave me some ideas. You told me, why don't you do like a major league talk, rank the positions, who's the best first baseman, who's the best second baseman, who's the third baseman. Yeah, that's good also. But I really like the other side you said. Why are there so many free agents still out there? It's already February 7th and we have all these free agents still available that have not been signed. The season starts in less than 2 months and we still have Drew Darvish, Jake Arrieta, Eric Hosmer, Mike Moustakas. We still have all these guys available. Neil Walker, second baseman. All these guys, especially the pitchers, Drew Darvish and Jake Arrieta. Oh, J.D. Martinez, the slugger from Arizona. We have all these guys still available. Why is it? Yeah, it seems that you think that it's because you think they don't no longer want to give out 7-year contracts, which I agree. It could be. Yeah, I've heard that it's Scott Boras that he's like he won't let, unless it's like a deal like 5-7 years, he's not gonna get any, he won't let his client sign it with teams. But they gotta get that shit. I heard also they made protests. Or a lot of players that are signed may not show up to training camp in a few weeks because of their friends not getting signed, their fellow mates not getting signed. I really hope we don't go through this shit. We're already having all these NFL problems. Last thing, we need to have major league problems. I don't know, but I did hear something about this, how I'm gonna make a show about this completely, but yeah, I did hear something about how some of the players that are signed may not report to training camp right away because of some of their fellow friends around the league are not signed. But anyways, we'll talk about that in another video. I don't want to make this video too long. But yes, thank you for that idea, Patterson, Chicken Wings. If you could send me the link of that shit where I say that Adam Gase is that I'd rather have Adam Gase than Doug Peterson. Send me that if you could, the link. What else can I say? Shout out to everybody else on the show. Shout out to everybody else. I want to thank everybody else. And until next time, I will see you later. Oh, shit.